We begin this hour with a major developing story out of Syria. We've now learned that at least 4 U.S. troops are among the dead from an explosion. Local media published an unverified video from CCTV footage capturing the moment of the attack. A bit of warning to you, this may be graphic. The attack happened earlier today in a crowded marketplace area close to the center of Manbij. According to officials, it happened near a patrol of the U.S.-led coalition. At this time, ISIS is claiming responsibility. For more on this, joining us now, former Pentagon official Michael Maloof. So, Mike, in a tweet this morning, the spokesperson for Operation Inherent Resolve tweeted out confirmation that American troops were killed in the blast in Manbij. Will this change the troop withdrawal plans now from Syria?
I don't think so. I think that those will continue. What it does reflect is a very serious insurgency that still exists in the area. It shows that ISIS is more dangerous if, in fact, ISIS did it, and there's no reason to believe that they didn't if they've claimed responsibility. And it also shows a laxity of U.S. security in monitoring people who were there, because and the troops who were killed at the time, as I understand it, were having lunch or dinner at that restaurant after a patrol. And from the video that we just saw from the CCTV, it looks like it could have been a suicide bombing from the outside.
Of a pedestrian, perhaps.
Of a pedestrian, right.
And now the suicide bomb attack was immediately claimed by ISIS. That's still yet to be verified, but they, like you said, if ISIS is claiming it, it's probably accurate. This happened 20 miles from the Turkish border with Syria. How do you anticipate the Turks will respond, or how will they react?
Well, I think that they're probably not going to say anything or do anything. They don't want the Kurds in that area, and the whole idea is for the Syrian army to take over and move the Kurds back, and that seems to have been the understanding until this blast occurred. And I don't think it's going to alter plans that both Turkey and the United States had with respect to reconnoitering troops.
Really, you don't think this is any sort of a game changer?
I don't think so, no. This was a one-time blast. It just shows they're going to have to be much more vigilant. And they're going to clearly there was a laxity in security in the region, in that particular area, and but
this guy got through a checkpoint.
Yeah, it somehow got through, but it wasn't checked properly. But it is, once again, if it was ISIS, it shows that insurgency, which is more dangerous, is going to be greater, and this is purposeful on the part of ISIS to show that they're still around and to send these messages, notwithstanding President Trump's assertion that ISIS was defeated.
Exactly. So, I mean, this is to show you haven't gotten rid of us just yet.
Yeah, exactly.
And now Turkey, as we know, Turkey wants the U.S. out. The Kurds want the U.S. to stay. Is this latest blast supporting, then, the Kurdish request for the U.S. to remain?
On the surface, it probably would, but I think that Trump has made a decision to move the troops back, and certainly, given his arrangement with Erdogan, the president of Turkey, I don't think he wants to create another problem, as John Bolton experienced when he discussed the protection of the Kurds with Erdogan a week before.
That didn't go over very well.
No, it didn't go over well at all, and I just don't see Erdogan. I don't see the Kurds wanting to create any further problem, let's say toward Turkey, for example.
Okay.
I just don't see it. I think it's going to be imperative for the Syrian army now to get in there and take over, and this was the plan, that they take over, and that the Kurds who are there sort of meld in with the Syrian army that's there.
Okay, I'm glad you brought that up, because just so the viewers understand, Manbij is patrolled by the Kurds and American forces. This obviously shows, like you said, there are functioning ISIS holdouts in that region.
Right.
What can Bashar al-Assad or his allies, Russia, Iran, What can they do to help get rid of those cells of ISIS, since Assad's coalition seems to have been more successful in truly exterminating ISIS, at least from the regions that they were patrolling further south?
Well, they're going to have better intelligence, and if they're going to really take over the job, they're going to have to make sure that they have the proper intelligence and be able to have the forces ready to deal with these insurgencies. These insurgencies can crop up anywhere at any time. That's what makes them so much more dangerous than having a caliphate.
Right.
So I think that, and this was, if it was ISIS, it was purposeful to send that message that we're still around, and notwithstanding whatever policy decisions you make.
All right, we'll leave it right there. Thank you so much, Michael Maloof.
Sure.
Hey YouTube, thanks for checking out our channel. We hope you enjoyed the video. We have tons of content for you just like this. For more of RT America's one-of-a-kind news and analysis, be sure to subscribe and never stop questioning more.